Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
For a person thinking of opening a painting business, you will need a lot of equipment, but the first number on this list will undoubtedly be a compressor for painting a car. Therefore, knowing how to choose a compressor for car painting is vital. Piston compressor for car painting. Compression of air in it occurs due to the movement of pistons in the cylinders, an inlet and outlet with the help of inlet and outlet valves located in the cylinder head. On the downward stroke of the piston, the intake valve opens and air is drawn into the cylinder. On the upward stroke of the piston, compression takes place, and when the exhaust valve opens, the compressed air is discharged into the receiver through the air line. The valves of such compressors, as a rule, have no drive, and open and close under the influence of air pressure and springs. Belt-driven reciprocating compressor. A pressure regulator is a large compressed air reservoir designed for high pressure. It is used to smooth out pressure pulsations of the air being pumped into it by the compressor. This design of compressors for painting is the most common. It should be noted that compressors of this design are usually the cheapest. Despite the obvious loss to their counterparts of newer designs in many parameters, they will long be in demand due to the affordable price and ease of maintenance and repair. Rotary vane. They differ from the piston compressors for painting with higher productivity and less noise during operation. They are usually more expensive than their piston counterparts. They consist of a rotor with blades that rotates in a cylindrical casing with air inlet and outlet openings equipped with valves. The axis of rotation of the rotor is shifted so that part of the blades touch the housing, thus between two neighboring blades and the housing an enclosed space is formed, filled with air from the inlet opening. As it rotates, the volume of this space is reduced and the air in it is compressed and flows through the outlet port and air line into the receiver. The density of contact between the blades and the housing is increased by mineral oil, so the use of such compressors for painting requires the use of oil-separating filters at the outlet of the receiver. This is the structure of this type of compressors for painting. Screw. They make even less noise than rotary lobe compressors, and practically do not vibrate. The design is considered one of the most reliable, since statistically it has the longest operating time per failure. Excellent performance and complexity of manufacturing make them significantly more expensive than units of other design. But their high cost is recouped quite quickly due to low power consumption and greater reliability. For example, with engine power from 2.2 to 5.5 kilowatts, their capacity will be from 240 to 620 liters per minute. The disadvantages are very high precision of manufacturing and mating of parts, as it makes it difficult to independently repair this type of compressors for painting. They consist of two screw rotors rotating in one housing. They are in constant engagement with each other. One of them is encompassing, the other is encompassable. The encompassing one has 4 screw vertices and the encompassing one has 6 screw depressions, repeating the profile of the vertices of the encompassed screw. During operation, oil is injected into the suction air to lubricate the screws and seal the gap between them, so the use of such compressors for painting requires the mandatory use of oil filters. The heat generated during air compression is dissipated by the same oil, which is cooled during operation in a special oil cooler. The drive is an electric motor rotating, as a rule, the encompassing rotor. Compression of air in the operation of such compressors for painting occurs between the tops and troughs of the two rotors. To seal the gap between them, the screw tops of the encompassing, crowned with rubber inserts. If to draw an analogy with piston rotors, the covering rotor together with the body will perform the functions of a cylinder, and the covered one will be likened to a piston. Rotating both rotors compress a mixture of air and oil, which, when the exhaust valve is opened, is fed through the air duct to the oil separator, and from there to the air cooling system, and after moisture separation is distributed to consumers. A large range of compressors for painting forces you to learn how they differ from each other and think what is more suitable for you. High reliability, good maintainability, or low price. I hope you soberly assess the probability of meeting all these qualities in one model. Here you can entirely rely on your preferences. However, there are parameters that must be strictly adhered to. Capacity should be at least 300 liters per minute. Pressure from 8 to 12 kilograms per centimeter to atm. Receiver volume should be more than 100 liters, necessarily with a tap-to-drain condensate. Three-phase electric power supply with voltage 380. The pressure-reducing valve should not regulate the pressure in the receiver, it should be only to prevent emergencies. If it regulates the pressure in the receiver, it will raise so much dust that painting will hardly be possible. If you plan to use some other pneumatic tools in addition to paint sprayers, you need to calculate the airflow characteristics of the pneumatic tools in advance to calculate the output parameters of the pneumatic power plant. The average value for the main samples with pneumatic type of drive, paint sprayer, 200 to 400 liters per minute at a pressure of about 3.5 atm. Angle grinder, 350 to 450 liters per minute working pressure of 6.2 atm. Purge gun, 150 to 250 liters per minute at a pressure of 5 atm. Drill, 200 to 300 liters per minute at a pressure of 6.2 atm. Chisel and wrench, 1502 to 50 liters per minute working pressure of 6.2 atm. Impact wrench, 400 to 500 liters per minute nominal pressure of 6.2 atm. Vibrating grinder, 250 to 400 liters per minute nominal pressure 6.5 atm. Screwdriver, 200 to 1000 liters per minute nominal pressure 6.5 atm. Belt grinder, 300 to 400 liters per minute nominal pressure 6.5 atm. Metal shears, from 400 to 900 liters per minute nominal pressure 6.5 atm. Rust remover, 250 to 350 liters per minute nominal pressure 6.5 atm. In conclusion, selecting the right compressor for car painting is crucial for achieving a flawless finish. Remember to consider factors such as the compressor's capacity, pressure output, and portability to ensure it meets your specific needs. By taking the time to evaluate these aspects, you can enhance your painting experience and achieve professional quality results. Thank you for watching, and happy painting!